This is a Hong Kong bootleg of the old Muscle Man, cast in kind of a softer rubber. It's a finger monster and finger combination. Yourself a magic skull. Weird red swirl. So this is a vintage Moon Patrol figure. Weird robots and spacemen figures from the 70s. I think they probably started in the 60s, but I think these specific ones are from the 70s, made in Hong Kong. I got these guys in my store as well. I like this guy. He's got like a weird motorcycle tank body. Some little mutants. Got yourself a Gumby. He's got some very strange eyes. I got these Gumbies, these bootleg Gumbies and Pokies in my store. There's also orange Gumbies and green Pokies. These are cool. These are these vintage rubber skull rings. I like to use them for like power belts or something like that on action figures. The sculpts on them are pretty cool. They're very rubbery, so I would wear them, probably lose them in about a minute. But they're cool. 60s or 70s. They're Hong Kong capsules. They came one per capsule when they were in the machines, but I doubled them up because they're just kind of a little price. There's a vintage baking powder submarine. I have instructions for how to operate these on the Monsters Booty Instagram page. If you look at the highlights at the top of the page, you'll see one that's called Submarine, and that'll give you instructions on how to use these. These instructions they come with are not great. They tell you to use baking soda, and you need to use baking powder. Make sure the baking powder is fresh, and a couple other things like that. It's another one of these. These are from H&H Toys, designed by Sam Hamer. They're called Mythos in My Pocket. Super cool, like weird Lovecraft inspired figures, minifigures. I'll tag him in the comments below too, both of the toy company and the designer. You can check out their work. It's all awesome stuff, but pretty cool. So this guy is he is a bootleg Keshi from the Kataro series, but they're Hong Kong bootlegs, probably from the 80s. So they're probably, I would assume 80s, yeah. But the comic was from the 60s, so maybe they're 70s, but I think they're 80s because they're kind of Muscle Man colors. Could be wrong. I like this hair guy, he's pretty cool. I had the full sets of these available in the store, just a few of them. So if anybody wants to grab a set of these guys, I got them up there. Just Pokey to go with your Gumby. Catch yourself some Pogs here. This weird Pog. Poison bullet. Look at that sick guy. Weird little buck teeth. These all crack me up. There's a lot of these 90s, kind of super 90s ones, but then there's like a bunch of like weird, I don't know, sports ones and other ones in there too. So those are the ones that you gamble against somebody with. It's stuck where you put your foil poison. Oh, this is my favorite Slimer in the Slimer series. Pretty awesome little weird 8-ball guy. Keep them in their capsule. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's keep trucking. Quick now. Have a little baking powder submarine. Oh, you got one of these. This one's a little deformed. It just doesn't have the little nub on the end of the bones there, but the rest of it's all there. Sometimes when stuff's a little deformed, it ends up as a special prize in the machine. But yeah, these are one of the Magic Skull pins I make. They glow when monsters are near. Leave that in his capsule. Little Munch Bunch guy. These are vintage. I have them in the store as well. If anybody wants to grab themselves a Munch Bunch guy. That's a cool Magic Skull. Good colors on this one. These like vintage or bootleg muscle men from Hong Kong. Always good. Some skull bubbles. Because of the temporary, I like the skull still on the head's really good. Oh, another one of these kind of marbled ones. What do you get? Those back to back. Probably there's only 3 in the whole big pile, but I guess they were stuck next to each other in the pit. It's one of these stacking tiki totem heads. And you got one more spin left. Maybe they'll get another one. But it looks like you actually ordered some too. I'll make sure the ones I give you in your order are different, but when you get multiples of them, you kind of stack them up, obviously, like that. Alright, one last spin. And got a couple of vintage tiki, or a vintage vending machine Thule birds. These guys are cool too. Alright, thank you so much.